In this class, we will talk about nested element. What is nested element? Basically, these are collection of the tags or element which are used into the HTML source code into the between of starting tag and element tag. Now I'm coming on source code of my class. Here you can see that if I open this section with notepad and save it as for nested element.html, and I will also give title as nested element. Okay, maximize this. Here you can see that I used an element is bold, which is into the paragraph. Okay, and paragraph element into the body element. Okay, so sometimes we need a nested element into the element. For suppose we have a paragraph element, in between we have nested element named bold. Alright, so another example of a nested element right here I'm using. I just remove this all, and here I just add nested element as a comment. Okay, I'm going to written right here a element. For suppose I have a bold text and close it with bold text, and I have a paragraph tag and I close it with paragraph. I have underline element and I have also italic element. So what is the procedure of using nested element? Okay, now I'm just setting the code right here. After that I will explain it clearly. Okay, alright, so here I just said what I am web designer. Alright, so what is the procedure of using nested element? For suppose how do I set the nested element? I have many elements in between. So this is the element which is used in between the underline element, and this underline element which is used into the bold element, and bold element used into the paragraph element, and paragraph element used into the body element. Okay, so when we start a first element which is closed at the end element, for suppose I start paragraph tag from here, it close at the last. Okay, if I add bold element, it close in second last and on third in nested position. I close it on third nested position. If I for suppose italic element into the fourth position, and it closed on fourth position as well. Okay, so you can see that we use same like this as a nested element. If I say and coming back and open it as a nested element, you can see here the text is bold, italic and underlined. I applied all these features in just on I am a web designer text only. For suppose I can use these separately, and I can use on one text as well. Okay, here you can see that paragraph close. All right, I can only start a bold and close bold tag. I just say that copy, I'm web designer, and copy it. Here I just use underline. Here I just use italic. I can use separately, just applying separate task on separate text as well. Here you can see a text is bold, a text is underlined, a text is italic, but these all things are applied. I am just zoom up. How do I zoom up? Just click on control and scroll up and down, and you can also use this with control plus and minus. Okay, here you can see these all things applied just on one, while it's just using nested technique. Okay, so nested technique is using into the HTML, and it is very useful. Alright, I hope you understand very well what does I mean to using nested element. Okay, so you can easily understand why we use nested element. Okay, I end this class right now. In next class we will continue with next topic. Take care. Bye bye.